No,
You can't be like associating these things just because of the name of a brand.
Pero es tu palabras. It's no
Sí,
mío.
pero el atún se llama calvo, no because it's a bold tuna. It's just because it's tuna. Okay, I have the perfect
You don't
explanation.
have to nothing. It's true. I just proved it.
No.
I just Englished you, okay?
No.
Un poco en español, ¿vale?
Ah, vale.
Todo sabe, me gusta español. Pero siempre dices, oh, español, qué rico. Español es muy rico.
Claro
pero
que es muy rico.
no es rico, es muy bonito, pero no rico, porque es muy, ¿cómo dices? Cheap.
Barato.
Barato, sí, algo así aburrido, pero
No, aburrido no es.
No es aburrido.
Ni
Barato,
barato
sí.
tampoco.
Sí.
No. Escucha, el español es tan rico that we even have words that don't exist in English.
I keep proving that wrong. We have these words.
Because you trick the system.
I don't trick the system. Just because you have one word that equals 10 things doesn't mean you have a word that doesn't.
No. So listen to me. The base of this contest is that there are words in Spanish that do not have a simple translation in English. You translate them eventually, of course, that you can translate them eventually, but you don't. That word doesn't exist, which is the beauty of it. And that word can be a verb, it can be an adjective, and that's what happens sometimes. That it could be a verb for us, like desayunar, but for you guys,
desayunar is not a verb. It's breakfast. It's a word.
Queridos compatriotas,
you can't.
This is your turn. Como que desayunar no es un verbo. Desayunar.
Because you can't breakfast. You can have.
Now you're gonna say
breakfast.
that tardeo tampoco is a verb.
Tardeo, ¿qué es tardeo?
When you go in the afternoon to afternoondear.
To afternoon.
With drinks and your friends.
It's a time of day.
Tardeo.
Breakfast. It's not a verb. That's like Americans like to make a verb of somebody's name.
When you say to Google it.
You Maria'd it. Like, yeah, or to Google it. Like, it's not a verb, it's a name.
No. The difference is that those instances that you're saying in English are like a new thing. For us, this has been verbs or words that existed for centuries. So this is not a new slang that we created because we're lazy and we don't know how to call things.
Because you breakfast.
Yeah, we breakfast. Desayunamos. Tienes un pelo. Desayunamos, cenamos y.
Oh, so I can breakfast. I dinnered.
Yeah, you dinner.
No, I ate dinner. I ate breakfast.
¿Ves? So cenar is not a word that you have in English.
How do you breakfast?
Así. Así. Bueno, no con cerveza, no desayuno con cerveza, ¿eh? Con café, galleta.
No puedes desayunar. You can't breakfast.
Let's get into it.
Oh, you got other words? Please.
No, I'm going to give you 5 words in Spanish that do not exist in English, and I don't care about how you fight.
I'm gonna find them real quick, guys.
The system, remember, is that it has to be the same equivalent. So if I'm giving you a verb, you have to give me a verb.
I don't know. You say words. You didn't say verbs.
Pero que es un verb. Un verb es un word, you crazy. ¿Cómo que no?
Give me the word.
Empalagar.
Empalagar.
Empalagarse, empalagoso.
I never heard empalagar before. What is empalagar?
Okay, empalagar o empalagoso is when you eat a lot of sweets. You eat a lot of sweet stuff and you're like stuff and you're like not sick because you don't get to be sick yet, but you're estoy empalagado. Like if somebody offers you another cookie or another cheesecake or anything, and you're like, está muy empalagoso.
So you're full.
Empalagado.
So it's like you're full?
Not necessarily.
Or like you're
it's like you're over. No, you don't get to be nauseous yet. But you're over the top with the sweetness already. Like you can.
Make sure how do I spell it? Empalagar.
Empalagar.
Empalagar. Mm-hmm. I mean, right now to translate that, it says to embalm. But hold up.
What the hell is embalm?
That's what you do to the body after it's.
When you die.
Yes.
No, that's not.
I believe. I could be wrong, but hold up. Empalagar. Okay, here we go.
Empalagar. It doesn't exist.
It does. I'm sure it does.
When something is empalagoso, is that it's too sweet. It's too much. It just has too much. Like American sweets are empalagosos.
Cloying. I've never heard this word before.
A ver, let me see.
Cloying. 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 Let me get the definition real quick.
American and British people that watch us. Is that truly a word?
I've never used this word before, but the definition is excessively sweet, rich, or sentimental, especially to a disgusting or sickening degree.
It's not the same.
It's the same.
It
It's
is not
the
the same
sweet
because
and rich.
when you're empalagado, when I'm empalagado,
I got this.
I don't get sick. I don't get sick. That says
But
you get sick. This is not to the point of
It's just
sickening.
and disgusting. Like you've had
You
so
don't
much.
have nauseous. Yeah, but you're not nauseous.
It's just saying that you did excessively eating of sweets.
It doesn't exist.
I just proved it.
No.
Done.
Lampiño o lampiña.
Lampiño?
Lampiño.
Lampiño?
Yeah, this is a rule that you should know in Spanish before, if you hear the sound before P or B, it's always an M. Always. Lampiño.
So it's always an M, never an N?
Never.
Okay.
Before P and B, okay?
But what is lampiño?
Lampiño is when you don't have hair.
Hairless?
No, because hairless can be anything. Can be your hair, your head, can be anything. Lampiño is anywhere but in the head, like in the body. When you don't grow a lot of hair body, like
chest hairs, underarm
bigotes,
hair.
the lampiño.
So beard still counts as well?
Yes, especially beard and bigote.
So it's just the top of your head that you don't grow hair?
No. When you don't grow hair anywhere else.
Oh, so this doesn't count. All this counts as when you.
Lampiño.
So everything from the jaw down is lampiño.
Sí.
And what is up here from bald up here?
Calvo.
Calvo?
Calvo o calva.
Calvo or calva?
Sí, calva if it's a chica.
Isn't calvo tuna?
It's the brand of the tuna. It's not tuna.
Some tuna? Wait, why would bald in tuna, why would you call your company calvo?
Yeah, sí todo el día.
No,
you can't be like associating these things just because of the name of a brand.
Pero es tu palabras. It's no mío.
Pero el atún se llama calvo, no because it's a bald tuna. It's just because it's tuna.
Is it because they take care of the tuna, they shave everything off?
No, because
and the
that's
tuna
the name
is bald?
of the company. Maybe the name of the person that initiated the company was last name Calvo, which is a very typical last name in Spain.
So bald is the last name in Spain.
Sí.
Qué rico, ¿no?
Okay, empalagarse, lampiño. Something that I am. Friolera.
Friolera.
O friolero if it's a boy. O a man.
Friolera?
¿Tú eres friolero? Me acuerdo.
Friolera
O friolero.
Oh, so it's an R, right?
Friolero, sí.
Cold? Chilly?
So it's somebody that has the tendency to get cold often. So it's not the fact that you're cold in one moment.
So you're chilly.
No, pero no. Listen primero antes de pelearte. Listen. Friolero is a person that has the tendency continuously throughout her life or through a season of her life or his life that just get cold very easily. It's not just to be chilly and that's it, or to be cold and that's it. No, it's a condition.
No.
It is a condition.
It is not a condition.
Do you have a word in English that
I
says,
just told you if someone gets chilled or chilly or they're cold.
I'm asking a question.
No, you're not asking a question.
I'm asking a question. Do you have a word, an adjective in English that describes a condition of somebody that has a tendency to get cold very often?
I would have to look that up. But you're telling me...
Because it doesn't exist.
It exists, but wait a minute. You're telling me this person, or there's only a person that they have a tendency to be cold.
Yeah, so I am friolera.
You can't be friolera.
Sí, ¿cómo que no?
Porque en español no puedes ser frío or calor, porque you have to have cold or heat. You can't be it. So there's no such thing as friolero, porque no estás.
Okay, I have the perfect explanation.
It's nothing. It's true. I just proved it.
No.
I just Englished you, okay?
No, you did not.
En
This does not
español,
count.
no puedes, it's solo tengo calor or tengo frío. I have to have it. If I have to have it, If I have to have it, I can't be it. So I can't be friolero.
Well, that's why friolera
Entonces,
exists.
si tienes friolero, entonces vale. Pero tú estás friolero, no.
It's a condition, so it's part of me.
It's not a condition.
Friolero is a condition, so it's part of me.
What is this? That you're anemic?
No, that's an illness. That's a different thing.
This is so
We also have
ridiculous.
anemia, anemico, se dice anemico. What don't you understand?
You can't be something in Spanish like that. That's what I don't understand. I'm with you. I understand what you're saying. But there you go again, making up stuff
We're not making up stuff.
to fit something. When you teach me, oh no, because in English, yo puedo decir, oh, I am cold or I am hot.
Pero es que tú no
Pero
puedes
en español
tú
no puedes decir porque
tú no puedes
no-
ser frío. Eso no existe. Sí puede ser frío. You can say soy frío when there is a person without feelings. Like, you know how you tell me that I don't have a heart because I don't have feelings and so
You
on?
cold-hearted, yes.
Ahí puedes decir, eres fría.
Pero
In
no
that
es
case,
igual.
you can say,
No
eres
es
frío.
igual que tengo frío.
Claro, porque es que tú no puedes ser frío. ¿Cómo vas a ser tú frío?
Exactly. Exactamente.
Si no es por los sentimientos, no.
You
Madre
can't-
mía.
See, you can't have cold
This is gonna cause
and then
our
also
marriage.
be cold. You can't tell me you can only have it and then you can also be it.
Because it's
If
different.
it's not different. Entonces, sí, tú estás friolera.
Eres.
Eres friolera. Entonces, tú estás frío.
No.
Sí. No.
Tengo frío.
No.
Puede que esté fría.
See, this-
Escucha.
No,
I got it. I
Este
have
es
the word. Cuando una persona está fría, usually it's because it's dead. Because the body está frío.
Where are you going with this?
I'm saying that you can say estás fría. Well, or also, if your temperature is low, you can say, uy, estás fría. But if you want to say that you're cold, like, uy, qué cold hace, you are fría. Tienes frío.
Exactly. It's confusing, isn't it?
No, it's not.
Oh
You're
my-
confusing me. Next word.
Just proved it.
And something that a lot of girls or women like to do, which is estrenar. Especially estrenar ropa o estrenar zapatos.
Estrenar.
Estrenar.
That sounds like stressful. What is it?
To wear something new for the first time. Meaning, espera, tranquilo. Meaning, I go to the store, right? Like I go to Mango, for example, and I buy a nice pair of shoes with a nice outfit. The first day that I wear that, I say, estreno o estoy estrenando this outfit, esta ropa.
I don't know what the equivalent will be.
And it could be with anything. It doesn't have to be necessarily with clothes. It's when it's the most used. And it was an easy example. But you can, if you buy a new house and it's the first time that somebody comes and live in there, you can say, estoy estrenando mi casa.
Okay.
But you don't have a word for that.
I might find one.
It seems like you're wordless right now.
I'm gonna find one. Don't you worry. Oh, see, that's what happened. My phone was set to search in Basque, but I fixed it. There you go. Now,
Euskera?
estrenar, right?
Sí.
Oh, it's like
It's not the same. It's not the same.
Oh.
It is not the premiere. Is not estrenar.
well.
You don't say I premiere this outfit.
Actually, whenever we are doing something new for the first time, it is a premiere.
Yes, we also have that.
I'm
but
just
this
saying.
is completely different.
What does it apply to and what doesn't it apply to?
I just told you.
It's just clothes, but you also said it could be the house.
Yeah, estoy estrenando mi casa. This is the first time that I come into my house and somebody's living in this house is brand new. Something
Yeah.
is brand new
Or-
and I'm having it for the first time. Estoy estrenando.
See, the problem is, el problema es, ¿por qué no usamos la palabra primer por todo?
You know you just pronounce that in a Spanish way, right? Premier.
Premier. Going back and forth between English and Spanish is ruining me in so many ways with how I say things.
Now
in
you
English.
understand my
Whatever,
pain?
son. But what I'm trying to say is, just because we don't use the word often doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Or we might use it differently, but to apply.
No.
Premier-
If you use it different, then it's not the same word.
But you use it differently too. Don't let me go back to a friolera, okay? Now, you use it differently too. What does estrenar apply to? Just
To
clothes?
wear
To wear
something
something
new
new?
for the first time.
To showcase something new?
No, not showcase.
Then what do you mean by the house? To go into the house for the first time?
I'm wearing the house for the first time. Ever.
But I can also premiere things that way.
No, but that's different. It has a different meaning. We also have
It
the
is the
premiere
first
word.
time though. Premiere is the
Pero
first
no
time.
es lo mismo. Next and last word. Mi lampiño. Ah, no, you're not a lampiño. You're a calvo.
I'm a calvo. I'm a tuna.
This is something that we do a lot when we fall in love, or when we go to university, or when we have exams, or when you just have problems that are circulating your mind and they don't let you sleep. Desvelarse.
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 And does that mean not sleeping or?
It means when punctually, it's not like I have a problem, I have an illness or anything. It's when anoche me desvelé porque estaba pensando en el cambio climático.
So you're just saying that I couldn't sleep last night?
Yeah, I stayed up.
So that's like what, you had insomnia?
That's an illness. That's a condition. We also have insomnia. You know insomnia in Spanish? Insomnia.
But you can't sleep, so you're not really explaining this well. Insomnia is like when you can't sleep.
Yeah, but it's because it is an illness and you have it continuously. It's different.
So this is just one night or one off?
Anoche me desvelé. Yeah, one off.
So you're like,
desvelarse.
So it's like wide awake?
Huh?
Like wide awake?
Yeah, well, you're awake. You can't fully sleep.
Yeah, I mean, you can't fully sleep. I'm like, if it's 3 a.m. and I'm playing video games or I'm watching movies,
Te desvelaste
I'm wide awake.
Juegos. No, it's different.
What about sleepless?
Sleepless in Seattle. Sleepless in Seattle.
It's a movie.
In Seattle?
See, what's the name of the movie in Spanish?
No lo sé, búscalo.
I'm a busco, all right.
Google it.
Algo para recordar.
Algo para recordar.
Sintonía.
En Hispanoamérica. Sintonía de amor.
Okay, so what is
algo para recordar? Something to remember?
Something to remember. Ugh, it's a horrible name for it in Spanish. It's sleepless. It's like you just said, because you might be in love or whatever.
It's not the same thing.
It's sleepless. Don't be fooled.
Words in Spanish, and I counted them. We have up to 35 words in Spanish that don't exist
That's
in
not
English.
True. First off, because you make up
Sobremesa,
words.
desayunar, cenar, desvelarse, trasnochar.
Cenar is dinner, is it not?
Eh?
You just said cenar.
Cenar is to have dinner. So you don't have a word that says cenar.
Yes.
You have a word that says tener la cena. That's not the same thing. You don't have a verb.
You can't say.
You don't have a verb that translates the action of having dinner. Therefore, you don't have the word.
Let me just get this straight. Desvelarse, right? That was the last word. Is that just one word?
Yes.
Isn't like velar something else, or velarse something else?
Vela is candle. Velar is to look after. Desvelarse is to not look after yourself. Or uncandle yourself.
Uncandle yourself. And so
I'm joking.
This is exactly my point, because you just took a bunch of things and put it together and like, oh, we have a word that you don't have in English. Of course you don't. We don't sit there and go, oh, before and after. You know what? Befafter. That's not I can make something. Oh yeah, before and after. Oh, befafter. That's my word there. I bet you don't have that word in Espanol.
Cariño.
No, that doesn't make any sense.
You're not going anywhere being stubborn. If you have any other words that you know or you think that they don't have a literal translation or exact translation in English, put them in the comments so I can torture him a little bit more.
I will not say English is a very rich language, but these words, no, they're not good.
Do you have a favorite one?
Friolero.
Because your wife is friolero?
No, because it makes no sense. And you trying to make it make sense. Because you can't have cold in Spanish, or you can't be cold in Spanish, but apparently you can be someone that gets cold. You can be cold. You have a condition where you just be cold often.
You're misusing my knowledge, my language, and my sabiduría. I want my wisdom.
What was the other one? Empalagar. Yeah.
Yo no soy empalagosa. Oh, but you use it right, because if you tell somebody eres empalagosa, means that it's somebody that is clingy and like is all lovey-dovey, and you use it correctly. See? You have Spanish internalizing you.
I'm going away now.